Introducing the world's heavyweight champion, the Crusher.
If I had one wish for my players and athletes, it would be to help them become problem solvers. Really, really good problem solvers. It's a superpower that will reach well beyond sport and into every aspect of their lives. If I had a second wish for my athletes, it would be for them to take those problem solving skills and use them to become masters at decision making. Problem solving and decision making. For me, this is what sport and development are all about. For coaches, these can also be superpowers. If a coach is good at problem solving and decision making, you not only help yourself, but you'll help every single athlete you coach in ways you probably don't realize. Being a coach for me is one of the highest callings, and the coach-athlete relationship can be one of the most influential and powerful relationships a person will ever know. As a coach, you impact every single athlete and player you work with. And when it comes to working through adversity, overcoming obstacles, reacting in the moment, learning from the past, and planning into the future, how you handle all of these as a coach influences and shapes the people around you, whether you mean to or not. So, how do you master these skills? There is a systematic approach you can use when problem solving, and it's bulletproof. When faced with any type of challenge, obstacle, or problem, the first thing that has to happen is you have to work to clearly understand the problem. There's an old quote that I just love. It goes something like this: a problem accurately defined is already partially solved. I like it. It's a great perspective because it's true. It's almost impossible to solve a problem if you don't clearly understand what the problem is in the first place. Once you understand a problem, you can then go about designing a strategy to overcome or solve that problem. That is the essence of athlete and player development. And this is where decision making comes in. The decisions you make are important. I like to say that if you can't clearly describe or explain your decision, then the decision's probably not a great one to begin with. Decision making involves getting as much information as you possibly can at the moment or in the moment, and then putting it all together in a context that makes sense, weighing the pros and cons, and then making your decision with conviction. Coaches must be good at this stuff to be effective, and like any other skill, it takes practice and time to master. It takes failing, succeeding, and then failing again. As long as you're learning through it all, you move forward better than you were before. Just like Thomas Edison, when he was asked about all of his missteps as he was working to perfect the light bulb, he famously said something like, "I've not failed 10,000 times. He said, "I've successfully found 10,000 ways that just don't work." I love it. And this is exactly the approach that could take you, your team, and each one of your players to the next level of performance. Like any skill, mastering problem solving and decision making, it takes time and effort and practice. Problem solving and decision making are two critical skills that need to be developed and mastered when you're creating coachable players. If you'd like to discover how we work problem solving and decision making into every aspect of our talent development, skill acquisition, and athlete and player programs, check out our course, Creating Coachable Players: Key Strategies for Player Performance and Injury Prevention in Baseball. Just click the link for more information or to register. We'll see you there.